All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the others, the great millstones, sanitation, and brothers, pushing His word and truth and sincerity and with charity, and risking their lives and freedom to do so. This brother, young guy, the great millstone, Kyle Kemper, met you another lesson. The one's edifying. Give me a quick scripture of the day. Like scripture says, no man that takes his hand away from the plow is fit for the kingdom. All right, so you're gonna have Jake that turned their back on this thing. And you're gonna have Jake, that woke up to this thing, but never was sincerely serving the Lord. They did it for their own filthy lucre's sake. Whether it's to make money, whether it's to get women. These people, now the Lord's really exposing these people, and bringing out the pedophiles, man. All right, the Pegatrons, the Pegasus, all those people, man, the wicked. And it reminds me of that scripture because you got these people that would, let me get it. It's in the book of Susanna, man. You got the two elders, that was trying to commit adultery. And Susanna didn't consent. When sinners came to entice her, she consented not. And she rather had dealt and die righteously than to commit an act that the Lord is strongly against. And these so-called elders, when she cried out against them, they lied on her and basically was trying to put her to death. But then those elders, were separated and questioned, and their stories, both of them were different. All right? And found out they were liars, man. They're full of shit. They like to follow the devil. And I'm going to bring that scripture right here. They were considered as heathens, man. It was a shameful act. Yet they were trying to put her to death, and for something that she didn't do. Now, shame is brought upon them, and they were put to death, man. Same judgment that they were going to give it to Susanna, they received, man. All right? And it says, Susanna 1:56, says, so he put him aside and commanded to bring the other, and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan, and not of Judah, beauty has deceived thee, and lust hath perverted thy heart. All right? And that's what it is with Jake, man. They can't put their flesh under subjection and let the lust, take over. Let their greed take over. And scripture says their watchmen have become dumb dogs, going to mute. All right? They don't warn the people. They're just collecting your money. It's selling you breakdowns, which is completely against the scriptures, man. Giving you Israelite starter kits and telling you to pay you this much money for a breakdown and just trimming their ways to seek love, because the majority of women, the congregation is women, and that's where all the majority of the money coming from. They don't want to be canceled. See, over here in GMS, we're not scared to be canceled, man. We lift up our voice as a trumpet, and we spare not. All right? As the scripture says to do. All right, but you got Jake that woke up to this thing, Lord went for our salvation, and you got some Jake that's going to wake up to everlasting shame. And that's the scripture that I was meditating on, for a while now. Just go ahead and bring it out, because it's not even going to be worth it. The Esau's going to put you in a little penthouse and give you a nice little bunker, give you this and give you that, and give you all the riches, give you women, use and abuse. Everything's all used and abused on the side. Yet you sold out for everlasting shame. Your shame, you will remember it, man, in the kingdom. And it's going to be everlasting. It's not going to just be for the day. It's not going to be for the week. It's not going to be momentarily or temporarily. This is everlasting shame, man, that you will never be able to run away from. All right? And Jake out here, man, they done sold out with that bag, and it's not even worth it. Even Judas Iscariot fucking realized it wasn't worth it. What did he do? He hung himself. All right? He couldn't bear it. But this is something that Jake is going to have to deal with. It's going to be everlasting, man. So then I'm going to bring it out. This is Daniel chapter 12 and 2. It says, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." Hey, man, I don't want to be, I don't want to have that everlasting shame and contempt, man. I want to have that everlasting life. I don't want to wake up and be shameful and fuck. And that's exactly what these jakes, these sellouts are going to do. And the scripture talks about how they say, "Lord, Lord, have we not cast out devils? Have we not did these things in your name?" He says, "I never knew thee, O workers of iniquity." All right? These people have taken away from the word, and they've done added unto the word. All right? Let them be a curse, man, as scripture says. They will be taken out of the book of life, man. This ain't no joke. Whether you believe it or not, Romans 3:3, man. All right? And these J's, they don't fucking believe it. That's why they selling out, man. For some fucking fiat, man. Some fake money, man. For some paper. And soon all this paper is going to be all wiped away when they're going to go into that MOTB. All right? Was so-called the microchip, man, which is the mark of the beast. All right, the scripture speaks about. And it ain't gonna be worth it. All right, so this is Daniel 12 and 2. "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." I don't want to wake up to shame and everlasting contempt, man. So, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You're not striving, the Lord ain't going to do anything for you, man. The Lord ain't going to fight for you if you ain't fighting for the Lord. So, these people gave up. They threw in the towel. They ain't fighting for the Lord, man. They ass fighting for Esau. All right, so, low ones edifying lesson. Quick scripture of the day. Until next time, say shalom and a blah, blah, blah.